Hi. Welcome everybody to another another One Piece chapter reaction. Hold on. Something went wrong here. Oh wait, I'm in the wrong room. Sorry. There we go. Sorry about that. Yeah, my name is Rise Lucas. I am the Mage of Light, and I am shining in to do another chapter reaction for One Piece. Today we're going to be reading chapter 1099. Can't believe we're almost at chapter 1100. This is quite an amazing thing. I feel like something big's about to happen. I don't know if it's going to be this chapter or if it's going to be 1100, but I feel like something really big's going to happen. Um, So I think last time when I did the chapter 1098, I think I made some minor predictions. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I had said that we get the continuation of Kuma's backstory, possibly the end of Kuma's backstory. Um, we'll definitely get to see. What was that? Okay, whatever. We'll get to see how Kuma becomes the tyrant. Um, and I think we'll also we'll probably see Kuma meet Vegapunk this chapter. It's pretty. It might seems like it's obvious we're gonna get to that point. So let's hope it's this chapter. Um, I don't know what else could happen. I mean, I'm pretty sure this will be the final or next to final chapter for Kuma's backstory. So not gonna waste any more time right now. We're gonna get back into it. We're gonna get into the chapter. Um, okay, let me just get rid of my bounty poster there. Eddie keeps putting it there. Okay, so, hmm? Wait a second, what's going on with that? Whoops. Uh-oh, my mistake. You didn't see that? Okay, so here we are. One Piece chapter 1099, Pacifist. Oh, is this gonna have to do with Kuma beca- becoming becoming the pacifista? Ooh, this could be interesting. Let me adjust my mic just a little bit here so I can see the chapter better. All right. Okay, so for the cover request by Makta Taisashi, some Tanukis styling Odin's hair. Okay, that is kind of cute. Aw. So this is what the law keeps calling Chopper. That's what these critters are, Tanukis. Hmm, that's cute. All right, let's scroll on. You've done enough, Kuma. There's no saving anyone else. You'll only add yourself to the casualty list. Get out of there. Please, Kumachi. Let's see. Do I read over here or do we uh hmm. Yeah, I think it's over. I think it go down here. I got the idea for this effective policy from a country in the Far East. They were able to curry favor with the Celestial Dragons by burning away all their trash, leaving a beautiful, spotless city. One must have the heart to do the devil's work. That way, the only way to ensure a nation becomes rich and bountiful. King Bakori! The people are still resisting us, sire. You murderers! We didn't ask for this! Stop burning the southern province! They're failing to see the greater good. Kill 4 or 5 of them. Yeah! Anyone who disagrees with the king's edict is welcome to step forward. Hmm? Who's that? Stop, or we'll execute you on the spot. Ooh. Kuma's church. Tend to the wounded. Bonnie-chan, stay inside. We can't have you get caught in the light. Is it gonna be okay? I've never seen Daddy so on edge. Don't you dare! There are consequences for those who take up arms against the king. It won't be pretty, you bumpkin of a priest! This day would go down in history as Sorbet's one-man revolution. Oh, that is... oh. The land of Merijua. It seems Sorbet has a new king. How odd. And to whom did the crown fall? The people would not take no for an answer, so Kuma relented. Kuma! Kuma! Kuma-sama! He became a king who lived in the beaten-down old church. King Kumachi, my hip is killing me. Stop teasing me already. I'm nothing but a figurehead. Bulldog-san is the one who's really running the country. King Bulldog was our old king. His last reign wasn't half bad. Sure, we're poor, but our hearts were full. Mind you, it would have been even nicer if I could say the same thing for my wallet. Aww. By the way, who's the babe you got running laps? She looks just like Ginny. Huh? Ginny? Gotta up my stamina. Why are you all looking at me like that? I want to be able to sail to the horizon with Daddy by the time I turn 10. Daddy? That's why I'm trying to build my stamina. What? Yeah! Your body? Wait, did you eat a devil fruit? When? Kumachi, pull yourself together. Oh my gosh, did she just randomly eat a devil fruit during the whole incident? Could this be the age fruit? Where did she find it? I don't know. Try chanting something. Granny time, granny time. Hang on, Bonnie. Your body can't take this. King Kuma! Bulldog-san requires an audience. Whoa! You actually did it! Amazing! Look at all those wrinkles. Dang, I still can't make myself old. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's a Connie. Connie the Dowager. Who are you, old-timer? You must be Princess Bonnie. I'm Bulldog, your father's advisor. I've come with dire news. The previous king of Sorbet, Bulldog. I see you already met my mother. Oh, that's Connie. That's who Connie is. It's Bulldog's wife. Oh, his mother, okay. King Bakori's plotting another comeback? Oh my gosh. Can't they kill that bastard? What gives? This article's a total smear job. This stinks of Bakori's propaganda. It says here you burned villages and took the throne by force. How dare he? He's probably laughing about this at some resort overseas. This proves Bakori's still got the backing of the world government. I'm sure he'll make another bid for the throne. I've had reports suggesting his battleships are already on standby. I never want to see Bakori's face again. He'll kill us for sure if he returns. I feel the same. I won't let him take one step on Sorbet's soil. If he attacks again, I'll do all I can. Only, I'm sure they'll have me hunted down as a criminal now. I won't be able to stay in the country. With that in mind, Bulldog-san, can I ask you to reclaim your title as king so things can carry on as they are? Also, would you be willing to take her in? The church won't be safe anymore. I understand. We'll make a new home that protects her from all sources of natural light. I did it! Bonnie, I'll be back as soon as I can, so be a good girl till then. You look just like Ma. You're leaving? But I'll be so lonely. There he is! Be good Marines and shoot him! He's the tyrant who usurped my throne, the very definition of a corrupt dictator. Kill him this instant! I'm Sorbet's rightful ruler. Have you no shame? How dare you show your face here again? Of course, Kuma sunk the entire armada. After that, Kuma would go out to sea and be branded a pirate. His strength fueled his notoriety, which spread like wildfire, earning him a bounty. Daddy, I miss you so much. I'm sorry, Bonnie-chan, but try to understand. Kuma saved us all. He's a hero. I don't care. He was my dad first. I'll finally be cured after I turn 10. I'm going to be a pirate too. Well, let's just wait and see. I could be an adult right now if I wanted. Ooh, what's this island? Have you ever encountered a disease like that before? She can't be in the sun? How awful. Oh, that's Mihawk's place. Oh, Kuma went to Mihawk's island. Found you, Bartholomew Kuma, right? There's a big prize on your head. Your daughter has another 5 years at best. Oh, wait, isn't that Baltigo? Hey, that's Baltigo. That's where Vegapunk used to live. Isn't it? It looks like Baltigo, where Frankie went, isn't it? Oh, maybe it is? I don't know. Oh, he crossed, oh, what was that bridge called? Ooh, I forgot the name of that bridge. But that was where Robin was sent to. That's where Robin was sent to, when Kuma sent everyone away. It'll be a miracle if she reaches her 10th birthday. Oh, Hercules! Hercules, where Usopp went. He was there too, and he was with the... And then the island of the wizards where Nami went to. He went to all these places. He's been to all these places. Yay! It's him! Kuma-chan! Eva and Inazuma got caught and sent to prison. How are you holding up? I hear you've been wearing a lot of hats recently. King, tyrant, and pirate? People change. Oh, please. Like anyone in the Revolutionary Army would take those articles seriously. By the way, Kuma, how would you feel if I became the captain of the Eastern Forces? Why are you asking me? Dragon-san won't let anyone officially take up Guineas-sama's old post without your blessing. Another sharp-tongued woman heading up the Eastern Forces? That's fine by me. All right. Sabo and Koala wanted to see you too. Our young revolutionaries are steadily becoming stronger. I'd love to see how far they've come. As I've traveled the world, I've often found myself wondering, what would Dragon do here? Honestly, I'd like to return to the revolutionaries too, but... That reminds me. I wanted to talk to you about Bonnie. Have you heard of a Navy scientist by the name of Dr. Vegapunk? There was an accident the other day, and he's going to have to switch labs. It's usually tricky to get a hold of a man like him, but I'm sure security will be pretty lax around him at the moment. Thank you for the lead, Dragon. To be honest, I was close to giving up, but try not to be a stranger. If I can cure Bonnie's disease, I'll be ready to fight by your side once more. Go where the winds of fate take you, my friend. I like this aspect of Dragon. Dragon's all about the duty. It's like, do what you must. I have a feeling Dragon's gonna get some more hate from this chapter, but I can kind of understand him now. Yeah. Yeah! Bonnie, Wow, Bonnie, you're amazing. I went easy on her. Cuff. Daddy! Navy Science Division Lab, 08. Future location of Egghead. Where are we going? I'm taking you for a checkup. This doctor is just gonna take a look before you're cured. Gazooks! People really do come in all shapes and sizes, do they? Funny, looking at you, I was thinking the exact same thing. Holy cow, what a huge head! Kinda creepy. Your physique is extraordinary. Please, you must let me study your muscles, for the sake of scientific progress. Oh, is she the sick child you mentioned? She looks like a cheeky scamp. Well, a little pluckiness never hurt anyone. Sapphire scales, eh? You've done well to contain the spread. I can cure her. You can? I'll do it with a method that's never been used in the medical field till now. To be more precise, I'm going to perform a stem cell transplant. Oh, stem cell. With the amount of money and effort involved in the procedure, it'll be like making a cyborg. You're going to turn her into a cyborg? No, no, no. I'm just comparing the cost. Are you a buccaneer? Yeah. You know I work for the government, right? I trust Dragon. What makes my blood so special anyway? I don't have enough samples to explain it in any detail. You want to clone me? That's right. I've been searching for the perfect model for my clone soldiers project. If you donate some blood and give me permission to make your clones into soldiers, I'll waive all the medical expenses for Bonnie's procedure. Do you have any money, I assume? Well, it's not like I can pass on an offer like that anyway. But what are you going to do with them? An army where all the soldiers look like me? Are they going to be like the Marines? That's the gist of it. Have you heard of electromagnetic energy? My soldiers will have bodies so sturdy that they deflect bullets. They'll be heroes that protect the weak and helpless. If only I could get them to fire lasers too. Those pirates would be scared speechless. In the face of devastating scientific power, evildoers have no choice but to submit. They'll be warriors of the future. There's no limit to their potential. He said you were open about your ambitions. He was right about you being both eccentric and trustworthy. Dragon said that, did he? He's always been a bit holier than thou. If clones of me end up saving people someday, maybe I can view that as a good reason for why I was born. Dragon won't be happy about this arrangement. It's okay. I have nothing but gratitude for you both. Honestly, if I'd cure Bonnie, I would have made a deal with the devil himself. Please just save her. You're quite the saint. The clone soldiers are meant to be weapons. A weapon's worth is defined by how many people it can kill. Vegapunk is a fool for not making the most of this chance. No matter, I have my own ideas. Yes, sir, your word is our command. Me, a saint? Don't be silly. I'm just a spineless pacifist. Of course I love keeping the peace. Pip, 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 pip. Keeping the peace, eh? I like the sound of that. Why don't we call them the pacifista? They only wanted peace. Chapter 1099 end. Oh, wow. This is a good chapter. I was kind of expecting more darkness, but this was kind of a wholesome chapter here. Kuma saves the Sorbet Kingdom again, but then he has to leave and go and search for a cure for Bonnie. This is where he meets Vegapunk. So I guess chapter 1100 is where things are going to go south, and we're finally going to see Kuma himself becoming a cyborg. So it seems like Vegapunk and Kuma, like they started this whole thing with good intentions. The pacifista began with good intentions, but they end up becoming used by the world government for terrible things. Wow. So yeah. So I'm starting to think that Saturn is really the one behind all of the terrible things that are happening to Kuma. He's really, I think he's the one who probably ordered Vegapunk to, yeah. I think he already said that before the flashback began. But yet it was Saturn's ruling that Vegapunk turn Kuma into cyborg. And it looks like Vegapunk, he's old, but he still has his head. So I guess he loses his head later, I guess. And then, of course, we have Sentomaru is there with Vegapunk. Hmm. Okay, so this scene here, where Vegapunk is talking about a stem cell transplant, it almost looks like the same scene where Vegapunk was talking about the weight of a soul. But then I think he still had the apple on him. He had the apple on his head by that time. So I think it's still a little ways to come before it gets to that scene again. It's kind of funny seeing Kuma and Vegapunk meet like that. Like they're both like so disproportionate to most people. So the egghead used to be called Labo 8. Huh. Wow, that is so different from what Egghead is now. Wow. It's wintry. It's kind of weird. Vegapunk grew up in a winter island. I think Punk Hazard, was that a winter island too, or was that just transformed by Aokiji and and Akainu? I'm not sure which one. Oh, that's well. Vegapunk definitely seems to have a habit of making labs in winter islands for some reason. Bonnie's shirt lived to eat. Uh, yeah. Seems like it's coming really close to the. So 1100 seems like we're gonna get the chapter where Vegapunk. I think Vegapunk is gonna be forced to buy Saturn to make Kuma a cyborg as well. Wow. Yeah, Vegapunk. He really is. He's all about. He's like he does things that end up harming others, but his intentions are always good. I think this is really just nails it that Vegapunk is all about good intentions and he creates things with good intentions, but these things that he creates end up becoming tools for evil, even though he has good intentions for them. Hmm. There's this whole thing about them deciding to formulate the pacifista, like that was part of that came about by good intentions, but Saturn here is the one who's going to corrupt this whole arrangement between Kuma and Vegapunk. So Saturn really is behind all of this terrible stuff. So stem cells, huh? Stem cell transplant. That's how Vegapunk is going to cure Bonnie, huh? Hmm. I kind of like that because that's a that's a procedure that's kind of being pioneered even in this present day as well. Hmm. I like Vegapunk's face when he's surprised that he's a buccaneer. Yeah. Yeah, this panel I like the best here. So Bonnie was put in a barrel. Oh my gosh. Bonnie was put in a barrel. It's just like how Luffy we met Luffy in a barrel. I mean, in the anime anyway. I don't know. The manga we saw him later in a barrel, but yeah, that's crazy. So now we got two characters in One Piece that that lived in a barrel for a time. And wow, those sapphires really did spread on her face there a bit. Hmm. Dragon's ship is pretty cool though. I know a lot of people A lot of people seem to be ragging on Dragon these days. I mean, I kind of understand that because like Dragon really doesn't hasn't shown up much. He hasn't really accomplished done much in the story, at least on screen anyway. But I really like how the Kuma flashback is starting to develop Dragon's character a bit more. It's like Dragon's all about duty, and he's basically with the whole Revolutionary Army. He's trying to save the world, and he's putting the world as priority over. Basically, I think he's kind of like the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. I guess I don't know if that's exactly what his view is, but that's kind of how he's operating. He didn't go to save Ginny because he didn't want to. He didn't go save her because like there's like so many other people. There's so many other people who are enslaved by the celestial dragons, and Dragon's goal is to save everyone, to save the world basically. So him going to save Ginny would be kind of selfish in the grand scheme of things. I think I saw that video that Morge made about Drag defending Dragon. I saw that video and Morge was talking about it. And Morge kind of makes sense when it comes to Dragon here. Basically, yeah, it would be selfish if Dragon prioritized on saving Ginny instead of continuing his efforts to prepare the revolution against the world government. But yeah, plus I don't even think they had the manpower to arrange such an assault on Mary Joie to save Ginny back in that day. Because you see here, it looks like Morley. I forgot her name. Um, but yeah, it looks like these other revolutionary commanders, like they're just up and run coming, like they're pretty much new. So they're up and coming. They haven't reached their peak yet. So they weren't around when Ginny was captured. So them going to save Kuma up, and then during like the Reverie arc when they decided to go rescue Kuma, that wasn't even the biggest priority either. Their main priority was to basically destroy that monument of the celestial dragons, as well as to destroy their storehouses of food. Basically, their priority was to declare war on the world government. Their priority wasn't to. I mean, Kuma was kind of like a side thing that they did, because when Saba wanted to basically jump right in and save Kuma, that he was held back. So Dragon's priorities are are basically worldwide. They're not. He's focusing on the greater good. He's not focusing on just helping his friends. He's not like Luffy, Garp, or any of these other leaders that we've seen. Yeah, I think Morge made some good points when it comes to Dragon. I like how when Dragon's saying, "Go where the winds of fate take you, my friend." That reminds me of Disney's Pocahontas. Um, where it was like that old Indian guy, the old Indian priest from Pocahontas's tribe. He said, "She has her mother's spirit. She goes wherever the wind takes her." It's kind of like that. It kind of just reminded me of Pocahontas. That was. Huh. I like how it's Dragon who's the one who led Kuma to Vegapunk. Hmm. What's interesting is like Dragon didn't seem to be very sociable when it came when it he didn't seem to be very sociable with Ivankov, but he does seem to have a slight soft spot for Kuma. I mean, here he seems to be sitting, relaxing, and smiling even. I don't really see him act that way around Ivankov or anything. It seems like he has a sympathetic side for Kuma. That might even be I don't know, it's almost like Dragon kind of wishes that he were Kuma because like Dragon left his son in the East Blue, and Kuma's taking care of his adoptive child. I kind of I kind of feel like Dragon kind of wishes that he was Kuma. Wishes he had the freedom that Kuma has at this point to help his child. Dragon probably wishes that he could be with his child. So this might be like a precursor to like Dragon deciding like I need to help my son when he goes out to sea or something like that, where he ends up meeting Luffy in Logtown. I really want to see how this ties in. If this flashback will be able to see Dragon, we'll be able to see how everything connects between these events and when Dragon saves Luffy in Logtown. That would be something I would really like to see in the future. I just really like how Dragon is just seems a little more personable around Kuma than he is with everyone else in the Revolutionary Army. He's all serious most of the time, but here he's just like relaxing and having a drink with Kuma. Yep, two fathers. One who won't even see one who basically sacrifices staying with his son to fight a revolution against the world, and then we have one who sacrifices the revolution to take care of his child. It's kind of like a polar opposite here between Dragon and Kuma here. They both have chosen different priorities. Kuma chose his child, and Dragon chose revolution. It's kind of interesting how they're basically the opposite right now. But Dragon is still helping Kuma with his mission. I also like how Kuma went to all these places. I never really realized that Kuma really went to all these different places that the Straw Hats went to. He went to the Sky Island where the wizards were, where Nami was sent to. I don't know where this part is. I don't know where he went there. Was this no? It was not San Juan Wolf, was it? What was the name of that bridge? One Piece Bridge. Tequila Wolf. That's the name. That was the name of it. Tequila Wolf. So we went to Tequila Wolf, which is where Robin was. This place, I have no idea where that is. Then there was the Witheria. Witheria, wasn't that what it was called? Witheria, where Nami went. And then that tropical island where Usopp went. And then he went to Mihawk's Island. I don't know why he went there. Why did he go to Mihawk's Island? And then there was Baltigo. Baltigo, that's where Frankie went. That's where Vegapunk's childhood home was in his original lab. So he visited Baltigo where Frankie was. Okay, so he pretty much went to every place that the Straw Hats went to. I don't think did he go to Amazon Lily ever? I don't see him going to Amazon Lily. I'm sure that's probably more important later on. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, isn't this tree? Oh, that's where Chopper went. Oh. Yeah, that's where Chopper went. I didn't realize that when I first saw it. Yeah, that's the island Chopper went to. But yeah, so we have where Chopper went, we have where Zoro went, we had where Frankie went, Robin, Nami, Usopp. Where's Brooks? Yeah, we're just missing Brook, I think. I think the only island we're missing here is Brooks. The one that Brook went to, the one with the cultists. Unless that's this, but I can't tell if that's it. Hmm. Yeah. So yeah, all we're missing here is the island that Brook went to and Amazon Lily, where Luffy went. Oh wait, then there's Kamabaka Queendom. Yeah, we didn't see that here either. Kamabaka Queendom wasn't here either, but yeah. But we could pretty much assume that Kuma's been there before. I think we can assume that. Oh yeah, wasn't her name Betty? Her name was Betty, wasn't it? Yeah, I think her name was Betty. Okay. Ah, so the Queen Dowager was taking care of Bonnie. That's why she could transform into her. Queen Dowager Connie. Yeah, now that makes more sense now. So so if Bonnie attended the reverie as the Queen Dowager Connie, that means that Bulldog Chan, that means Bulldog, that means King Bulldog is still the king by the time the reverie comes. Or at least he was. I mean, if he's not the king anymore. Okay, so Kuma sunk the entire armada, so that means that King Bakori probably died from that. And if he didn't, like seriously, why? Not why not? Why not? Like seriously, after that incident, King Bakori should have died. But he'll probably show up again. Who knows? But but yeah, if they let the Queen Dowager in, Queen Dowager Connie, if they let her into Mary Joie, that means that she and possibly Bulldog are still ruling Sorbet. They're still ruling Sorbet to the present day. Hmm. And Bonnie still believes that she'll be cured when she turns 10. Hmm. But yeah, this was a really good chapter. I really enjoyed that. Kuma basically had to, and I like this King Bulldog guy. He's kind of nice. that that's funny how they joked that Connie looks like that they actually were fooled by it. This is funny. Oda, like we all thought that Bonnie was going to get that devil fruit in such a that it was going to be some kind of important thing where she finds the fruit, eats it. But no, Oda pretty much off-screened that whole thing. They off-screened Bonnie eating the fruit. Where did she get it? Did they even answer how she got it? I don't think they even answered it. And it just shocked Kuma. That is hilarious. Yeah, I was making some really crazy predictions on how Bonnie got the fruit or how she got cured. and the reality is kind of more simple than I thought. Like she basically found it at random. Wow. What if like either she left the either she left the church and found the fruit at randomly in the kingdom during the chaos, or or the age fruit just reincarnated right in a piece of fruit inside the church. That would have been crazy if that actually happened. That would be crazy if that happened. I wonder how exactly she got it. I don't think they even answered how they got it. Yeah, I don't think they answered it. Yeah, where did she find it? And they never answered the question. So where did she find it? And I like how this old guy is has the devil fruit encyclopedia open. That's pretty cool. Hmm. Okay, I should stop focusing on that. Um, but yeah, this was a really good chapter. I enjoyed it, and I'm definitely looking forward to chapter 1100. Oh wow, to think I've only been reacting to a few chapters so far since I started streaming on YouTube. But yeah, um, so guys, I'm glad that those of you who could stop by, catch the stream, or for those of you who catch the VOD later on, um, I just want to say I'm glad you can watch. Please like, subscribe, and if you want to see more content from me, um, currently I'm only doing live streams, but I want to get back into making videos. If you want me to do more One Piece content, just let me know. Um, but yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna wrap this up for today. Um, and you all have a happy Thanksgiving. Until then, this is Rise Lucas shining out.